What's up, y'all? So the data download for global just came in, and we have the unit here. So let's go through and talk about them. Now the Peppy Gals team is utter trash and very RNG reliant. So we'll see what these guys can do for us. First off, let's go with Videl. So leader skill Peppy Gals category or AGL super type +1 just 20%. So she doesn't have an actual leader skill. Did other Peppy Gals have an actual leader skill? I'm not too sure. I know the STR Videl does, but I cannot recall if any other Peppy Gal units had a true leader skill. I mean, Master Roshi did have a true leader skill, and Android 21 did, but I don't think when did Android 21 come out? I forgot. But yeah, so this is not a real leader for Peppy Gals, which is kind of disappointing. Her super attack effect massively raises defense for 3 turns. Oh, 100. Oh, nice. If we could get additional supers, she'll be looking very, very, very nice defensively. Okay, let's see. Basic effects. Passive skill support for Videl. Key +2 and attack and defense +200%. Damage reduction rate +30%. And then it randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, AGL excluded, to rainbow key spheres. Cool, so she changes to rainbows, cool. And key +3 and attack and defense +70% for allies whose name include Gohan Teen, Ultimate Gohan, or Great Saiyaman. Excuse me, so she supports purely Gohan units. We can kind of make like a pure Gohan team, but I don't think that team would work effectively in this type of content. Let's continue on. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack and defense +200%. Cool. When there's another Peppy Gals category ally attacking the same turn, or when there's an ally whose name includes Gohan Teen, Ultimate Gohan, or Great Saiyaman attacking the same turn, damage reduction rate +50% before attacking, and then attack +300% when attacking. Ooh, before attacking, I really do dislike that. I do dislike before attacking. The STR Videl has the same thing with dodge, and oh my lord, let me tell you, that caused some major frustrations for me. So having this before attacking, I know for a fact is gonna give me some major frustrations when the super inevitably comes in slot 1. For every turn passed, damage reduction rate -10%, no more than 30. Oof, so this only goes up to 20% before attacking. Oof. And then for 3 turns from the character's entry turn, defense +200%, high chance of performing a critical hit, and then launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack. And then when the character is KO'd starting from the 4th turn from the character's entry turn, revived with HP fully recovered. And then after the character's revival skill is activated, attack and defense +200%, damage reduction rate +30%, performs crit, and then launches an additional. Okay. So she has a revive, which is good. So once this is very tough because she looks like a defensive god, like before she attacks, right? She looks like a defensive god before she attacks, and then she attacks, and I guess she does have this massive defense, but she doesn't have any she only has a 70% chance of supering right here. So getting 3 supers in a turn is gonna be not uncommon, but you gotta be ready for when she inevitably does a normal into a normal. So having this also pretty bad, but I guess she can revive. So basically you lose all of your defense, and then when you revive, and then you gain a bunch of stats, crit, you gain back the damage reduction, and the guaranteed super for now every time now. So yeah. Wait, does she just gain everything back? She does gain everything back. So she gains everything back when she revives. So you really do want to get her the revive so you get everything here. And it's only her revive as well. So she has the same exact revive condition as the STR cell, the tournament participants and worldwide chaos leader. Okay. She looks good for the Gohan team. Her links obviously is like the Peppy Gal links. As you can see here, she doesn't really link with anybody on the team. So she's gonna pretty much be linkless. Like, she's not gonna have any of these links up on Defenders of Justice. So yeah, none of these. On Peppy Gal, she's gonna be a defensive god though. Yeah, with the defense plus 25% right here, with the dodge chance right here, with the damage reduction right here as well, defense right here. Yeah, she's and a defense on money. Money. There's not really that many characters on money. I guess you could put her next to like a Bulma or the other Videls. But you can't put her mother, because she's named Videl, right? Yeah. So you can put her next to like a Bulma. Any good Bulma? Just the bunny Bulma, huh? Dang, unfortunate. So she looks like she's not gonna have money up. That's money is actually a godlike link, but then it's very rare, so it's not that good. So yeah, she's pretty much not gonna have any links up when you're gonna be running her with the Int Gohan. But with Peppy Gal, she should be good. I guess Earthbred Fighters would be good. But yeah, she looks pretty runnable. Actually, I actually like this kit. It feels like a very concise kit. It's like, you lose the damage reduction, but then you revive and you gain all of it back. So we'll see how she performs in game. Now the next unit here we have is Ranfan. She has the same leader skill as Videl, but now it's a tech type. Her super attack is raises attack and defense for 1 turn, and then raises allies attack and defense by 30% for 2 turns. Wow. So we do want to put as much additionals as possible to get this. Let's see what her passive skill is looking like. Basic effects: attack and defense plus 200%, chance of evading enemies attack plus 40%, all allies key plus 1 and defense plus 40%, plus an additional key plus 1 and defense plus 30% for characters who also belong to the Peppy Gals category. Okay, so she looks like she's gonna be running along with more of a pure Peppy Gals team, which is pretty typical. The Videl is more versatile, while Ranfan just is for the Peppy Gals. So when attacking, attack and defense plus 200%, attack and defense plus 50% up to 200%, and chance of evading enemies attack and damage reduction rate 10% up to 40% per Peppy Gals category ally on the team. So that is 80% dodge right here. plus 40% damage reduction plus all these stats, okay? After receiving or evading an attack, all allies attack plus 20%. Peppy Gal's category allies excluded. Oh, so she gets attack, okay? And then Peppy Gal's category allies attack plus 20% for 2 turns. Okay, I see what they're doing here. So all allies for 1 turn and a Peppy Gal's for 2 turns. When facing only one enemy, attacked enemies attack and defense minus 30% for 2 turns. Great chance of stunning the attacked enemies for 2 turns. And a great chance of sealing the attacked enemy for 2 turns. When the target enemy is in the following status, launches an additional super. Wow, wow, wow. Does this apply if she gets an additional? So there's a possibility she could super up to 3 times a turn. 3 times 90% for 2 turns. That's crazy. So she has a crazy amount of support and 80% dodge plus 40% damage reduction. Dude, I'm really liking how this Ranfan is. I'm really liking how this Ranfan is looking. I really enjoy this kit. This kit is very, very, very just straight to the point. Support, dodge, support, dodge. That's all you need. Just support, dodge, debuff. That's it. Wow. Very amazing. And this is like probably one of the most like basic kits that came out in a while that's just good. This is what I would consider a good kit. Especially for a unit of this level. This is very, very, very good. I do enjoy this Ranfan a lot. Wow. I'm blown away at how good this is. Wow, wow, wow. Categories. She is on Earthbred Fighters. But she's going to be mostly running along Peppy Gals. No free-to-play Ranfans, huh? So you're going to have to use... She's a Kai unit. Can you believe that? You're going to have to use Kais on her. Links up with Chi-Chi. Links up with Bulma. Ooh. So links aren't looking the greatest. She does have Battlefield Diva. So with Peppy Gal, she's going to be dodging a lot. A lot. A lot. Yeah, I really like this Ranfan. Wow. Moving on now to Fasha. So now we're getting into the Extreme Z Awakenings for the Peppy Gals. So Fasha has Extreme Z Awakening. Does the Toa? We're still waiting for the Toa. And honestly, I wouldn't mind a Team Bardock celebration. Team Bardock celebration would be nice. We already have this Fasha on deck easy aid. They can easy aid the Toa. They could super easy aid one of the other units, the free-to-play team. No, I think they just easy aid the free-to-play team recently, so that doesn't seem right. But oh yeah, the Tech Bardock could get his easy aid too. Yeah, so Team Bardock could get a very good celebration, which I wouldn't mind at all. So let's move on to the Fasha easy aid. So super attack greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and high chance of stunning the enemy. How good is that from PEZA? So she's raising attack now. I mean, yeah, defense now. And it got bumped up to 50%. Very good, very good. Basic effects, attack and defense plus 200%. Damage reduction rate plus 50%. And then launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack. Very nice. For 5 turns from the character's entry turn, guards all attack. Starting from the 6th turn from the character's entry turn, launches an additional super attack with a great chance of performing a critical hit. For every attack received, attack and defense plus 40% up to 200%. And when there is another 2 or more low class warrior category allies on the team, or when there are another 2 or more Peppy Gal category allies on the team, attack and defense plus 40% whenever guard is activated up to 200%. So she does have 600% stats. Well, what are stats looking like? Not too shabby, not too shabby. He does have 50% damage reduction and guard. So, you know, she does a couple supers, and I mean, yeah, she does like 2 supers and she's looking good. Double her stats on everything. Yeah, she's looking good. Another very concise hit, straight to the point, damage reduction, guard, and then becomes an offensive juggernaut after, well, not juggernaut, but becomes offensive after the 6th turn, which by then you should be wrapping up the fight. I don't really got much to say about Fasha, but she is limited to just low class warrior and Peppy gals. I am wondering if there is a low class warrior celebration coming. Team Bardock, please, Team Bardock, let's go. And last but not least, Chi Lai. Now, Chi Lai really carried me heavily in the Peppy Gal events. I really like this Chi Lai. She does a lot for the team. She has a bunch of debuffs, and she dodges everything. She literally dodges everything for me. So we'll see how her EZA is looking like. Let's look at her super attack here. Massively raises defense for 1 turn, seals, and then high chance to stun. How's that pre? So she gets 100% defense now. Wow, she doubles her defense every time she supers. That's crazy. Basic effects: key +3, defense +339%. Scouter randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow. 70% chance to dodge. And all allies key +3, attack and defense +39%, and chance of performing a critical hit +20%. Wow, that's a lot. Just having support off rip, no restrictions for all allies, it's very, very, very nice. For every attack evaded, defense +139% within the turn. Every time the character evades 3 attacks in battle, recovers 39 HP at the end of turn, up to 3 times. After evading 6 or more attacks in battle, all allies attack and defense +39% for 3 turns. Wow. When receiving a normal attack, defense +139% temporarily, so that's for 1 turn. And then when receiving a super attack, chance of evading enemies attack +10% temporarily. Wow. Okay. Wow. Wow. She does a lot now. So she gets crit support. So the teams are gonna be critting all over the place. She has, how much is that? Quick math. 78% support for all allies after she evades 6 attacks. And she has a 80% chance to dodge against supers. She is looking very nice. They took what she did and then bumped it up by like 500%. Like they literally, like this is literally what she does. Like before she EZA'd, you're gonna be using her in the same way, but she's gonna be even better now. Wow. I am blown away. I'm genuinely blown away at what has transpired here. The Peppy Gal team looks very, very, very nice. I am really, really, really loving what I'm seeing here. Genuinely. Peppy Gals is looking good. Maybe I can finally beat the Peppy Gals event. Huh. That would be funny, huh? But let's see if Dokkan has posted anything. No announcements, no animations, no announcements. What about the JP? Did they post anything? No. I was really hoping I could see the animations with the OSTs and the voice acting, but I guess not. Is it here? Yes. So let's see the revive animation. So this is when she was at the World Tournament. She got beat up by Popovich. Very cute animation. Her super attack, let's see. Wow. Is it me or this animation is actually very clean? Yeah, those animations are actually like super clean. Super clean. Next is Ranfan. Let's check her animation. Is she gonna take off her clothes? Pause. Oh no, she just punches. Okay. Okay. That is very nice. It'll be funny if her her super attack animation was taking off her clothes like she did against Nam. But yeah. Peppy Gals is looking good. I'm actually pretty excited about these banners coming up. Videl, Ranfan, Chilai, Fasha are gonna just explode the Peppy Gal event, and I could finally just finish my missions and then get that shit done with. Other than that, the video is gonna wrap up here. So if you liked this video, please remember to leave a like down below and leave a comment on how you feel about these characters. I think these characters are looking very good. The passives look amazing. So I hope when they actually come out, they aren't just utter dookie because of some stupid reason. Please subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.